They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out that window and wait for spring.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He will lead this one off today.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
In now, Luis Sardinas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Carter is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis waits on the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Asher Wojciechowski is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
So striding forward now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And, D-Roll, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question. But maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Roll?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Stepping in, Adam Jones. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Trumbo, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Carlos Correa.
Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Miguel Sano. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Sano is on his way home. And the runner is in from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission and is making a huge impact. Here's Chris Carter now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Sanchez stands at second with no outs. Line drive base hit to right. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
It's short, hit hard. One there, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
First offering on its way. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Caleb Joseph goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He swings and he grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter, Miguel.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Sano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone off the center field window. To deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Gary Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Three runs already home here. Into center field, line drive base hit. In quickly with it is Jones, and that'll keep the runner from advancing past third.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Javier Baez. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Yon Marinez is going to come on the pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Giancarlo Stanton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a second run is across. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's big Aaron Judge. High and deep to center field. Jones going back. Gone into Monument Park. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Number 14 on the season as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's Miguel Sano. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Machado. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And I don't know about you, partner, but I'm a little out of breath after watching 14 men cross the plate here this half inning alone. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 18-0. Standing in, Luis Sardinas. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Sardinas, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive. Reactionary position. You have to come get it. Go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Machado now on 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground, but right into the ship. Throw to first is in time for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cano.
In now, Miguel Cano. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Cano. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening. I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Line towards center field. Jones is there, 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Chris Carter. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 20-0. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Schoop looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 20-1. Here's Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Javier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Giancarlo Stanton now 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that fat head started.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Richard Blyer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 48.
Miguel Sano will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 22-1. Ready now, Caleb Joseph. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Popped him up. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Drilled to the right side. Baez fields it cleanly. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Luis Sardinas. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they remain well behind. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Here's Chris Carter now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Fielded by Sardinas. The second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Hector Rondon will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here it comes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Stanton looking up. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. Fastball that just misses inside. Ripped down the first base line. To his left, Carter. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 22-2. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Carlos
Stanton. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the belt, the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Carlos Correa. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Miguel Sano will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box, Chris Carter. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
LATINOHEAt enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Javier Baez. He swings and he grounds it to short. Machado is there. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 26-2. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. No hits to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Two runs, 3 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Here's another 1-2, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Stepping up now, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is why this guy is so effective.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's a fair ball, line to the right side. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Here's Miguel Sano. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and grounds it to short. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 29-2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Luis Sardinas. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. Back to first. A ninth-inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here's Manny Machado now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
29-2 the final tally today. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios earns the win, his second, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Asher Wojciechowski takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. Hector Rondon takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for attending, and remind you to please drive home safely.